Hey everybody, let's talk about the Aurora. Now on this channel of mine, exactly 4 years ago as of today, August 25th, 2025, I posted this video about visiting the Aurora. Now in those 4 years, I've got a lot of comments on this video, people complaining about some things, people praising some things. I thought, let's revisit it, let's talk about some of those things that people mentioned. And one of the biggest differences is in the prep. I mentioned in the previous video about not taking a propulsion cannon with you because it's not needed to get into the Aurora. Well, times have changed a little bit. We'll get to that in just a minute, but you should probably take one with you now. Other than that, my prep advice hasn't really changed a whole lot. So let's go ahead and head to the Aurora and we'll talk about more when we get there. Now again, nothing's really changed in my approach to the Aurora. Bring a Seamoth or bring a Seaglide, either one's fine. Some people mention the Reaper up here can get out of his normal territory and be a little close. I agree, that can happen. Sometimes he is going to be closer than others, so therefore sometimes he's scarier than others. You can see here though in my Seamoth, using the sonar on him, I'm pretty close and he still hasn't even come after me. So unless he's really up on the ship blocking this hole, you should be able to get in and get past him. And if he really is that close, just wait for him to go away if you can. Now, one other person also mentioned that if you leave your Seamoth out here, you can come back and it might be gone because that Reaper came up here and got it. That can happen, and it has happened to me before. If you want to be extra safe, turn off the lights, park it as far back as you can here underneath this little ledge, or just don't bring it up here at all. Park it further back outside on the side of the ship. It's your call, just be safe. Now, some commenters mentioned that the one reason that they love bringing the propulsion cannon is just to get rid of the cave crawlers. And I can't deny, sending these dudes flying out here is pretty satisfying. It's good! Now remember, there is a second entrance right down here when you very first get out of the water. You can use your propulsion cannon to move these boxes out of the way and go in this entrance to the laboratory part of the Aurora if you want. Now here's the biggest change from the video. When you get into the Aurora through the top entrance and we get to this ramp and this pile of boxes, my original video talked about how you do not need a cannon and you can just jump on these boxes, jump over them, get through. Unfortunately, with the 2.0 patch, as much as that made some awesome changes to this game, for some reason, and I don't even know if it was intentional, they patched out the ability to jump from these boxes. You'll be able to jump onto the first box, but making that jump from that box to the second set of boxes is basically impossible. If anyone can still pull it off, let me know in the comments because I cannot do it. It's almost like there's like an invisible wall right at the end that keeps you from making it. Now, just as I said in the original video, you still can cheat without using the propulsion cannon. You can come up here on this ledge, run along it, and run through part of this fire and then fall down. Several people have commented and said that you can't do that, that the fire instantly kills you. That's not true, and I'll show you right now. There you go. See? I made it. You take one little bit of damage, you know, obviously save, make sure you got full health just in case you screwed up, but you still can't get over the boxes using that method. Or obviously, you can just bring a propulsion cannon and use it. You lose a few spots in your inventory, oh well. I'm not here to tell you what to do, I'm just telling you your options. I briefly mentioned the Seamoth Bay in my original video, but I didn't go into any detail. A couple people have mentioned the fact that you can get Seamoth fragments in here. I thought that was pretty obvious if you came in, but I would like to point out that there is a depth module in here. Super handy, so you don't have to craft your first one. I also didn't talk too much in the first video about fixing the drive core leak. This is optional, you do not have to do it to complete the game. What it does do if you fix the leak though is slowly reduce the radiation until it goes completely away and you never have to worry about wearing your radiation suit ever again. To fix the leaks, you need to go around to each of these spots where the sparks are shooting out and you get the repair option and use your repair tool to repair all those spots.
Containment breach repaired.
As you're repairing the drive core, you're going to get attacked by these little guys. They're known as bleeders. Just knock them off of you if you need to. You don't have to use the knife. You can actually just beat on them with your tool, but if they stay on you long enough, they will kill you. So kill them preemptively, wait till they attack you. I don't know, just watch out. There are quite a few spots to fix on the drive core. The game will keep track and let you know how many you have left and when you are done. If you're having trouble finding any, just look for sparks shooting out and know that there are just a couple above the water and the rest are below the water. Now, at least one commenter, maybe more, has mentioned that if you do go in the alternate entrance of the Aurora and come up through the Prawn Bay floor instead of going into the top entrance, that this is a one-way door into this room. That is not true. If you come in through the Prawn Bay, you can still repair the door from the inside and go back out the other way. It has also been pointed out to me that there are a fire extinguisher and a flashlight both available on the floor of the Prawn Bay. May be worth noting though that the flashlight you pick up off the floor has no battery in it. Now, one commenter even went so far as to accuse me of trolling him about there being food and water available in the Aurora. Now, it is true that the boxes spread around the Aurora, inside and outside, have random content, so you could get, I guess, extremely unlucky and get all batteries, or some people might consider that very lucky. So you could run out of food and water, I suppose. But this supply room, after exiting the Prawn Bay, is guaranteed to have 3 nutrient blocks and 4 bottles of water in it. As long as you make it here, you'll definitely be okay. But if you're worried and you don't want to starve to death, pack a lunch. The last thing I'll mention is that some commenters talked about all the stuff you can scan and take home for decorations, right? There's beds, chairs, desks, there's posters on the walls that you can take home, as well as some carry-all bags that you could spread around your base or something for decoration. There you go, guys. There is my updated Aurora exploration video. Not a whole lot has changed. Just wanted to kind of have some response to some of the comments that have happened over the past 4 years. Obviously, the biggest one being that patch 2.0 update that prevented you from jumping over the box. Lots and lots of people have complained about that. I'm sorry, the devs did not consult with me before they made that change, but we are resourceful and we can get through. Make sure you check that old video out. It has a lot more information than this one. Leave a comment, let me know what else you guys want to see, hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time.